Shinobi channel. How are you guys? And this time the All Shinobi returns with a story that is rare and never even meet. On this occasion we will discuss 8 powers possessed by Sarada, the legendary of Kunoichi. Before entering the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that All Shinobi will be even more excited and will continue to update about the latest videos of Shinobi's world. Sarada Uchiha is the daughter of an Uchiha legend who was able to change his Sharingan eye into a Rinnegan, namely Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha is the only remaining Uchiha descendant in Konoha, and he is a reincarnation of the first Uchiha's predecessor, Indra Otsutsuki. His own prowess is unquestionable. He has been traveling all the time since he was a runaway ninja from the village of Konoha. In fact, after he achieved his goal, he still decided to continue wandering for another goal, to helping Naruto by protect the village of Konoha from other threats. Sasuke is a ninja with absolute strength. He has Susano as the strongest defense, then great speed as the basis of his taijutsu, and also has the Sharingan Eye Dojutsu to complement his strength. But on the other hand, Sasuke has a weakness that is often seen prominently during battle. Even though he has speed, but in terms of strength Sasuke is still lacking. If he has the power of a monster punch and at the same time has speed, then one hit will shoot quickly and hit the enemy like destroying a mountain. Then, Sasuke was often injured. He was not like Naruto, who even though he suffered a wound, the wound would quickly disappear. That was the weakness that an Uchiha like Sasuke Uchiha still had. It will be different from her father. Sarada, who is the daughter of Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno, will have various strengths from both of her parents. Unlike Sasuke, Sarada will be able to eliminate the weaknesses possessed by his father during battle. With Sakura as her mother, who is currently one of the great ninjas in the shinobi world, Sakura has tremendous power, along with regeneration powers that resemble Naruto, which she learned from Tsunade Senju. Haruno clan is not good compared to other clans, but due to Sakura's efforts, she was able to become a shinobi who played a major role in ending the 4th Shinobi World War with Sasuke and Naruto. Armed with great parents, Sarada will absorb the power of both of her parents in the future. And these are the 8 powers that Sarada Uchiha will have. 1. Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. The Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is the next level after an Uchiha has all 3 Tomo in his Sharingan pupil. A person will have this Eternal Mangekyo after he loses someone he loves. It is impossible if it is the loss of his family, lover or someone else who is precious to him. As was done by Indra Otsutsuki, who killed the 2 colleagues who supported his decision. Sarada will have an Eternal Mangekyo right after she loses one of her loved ones. It could be Boruto, Mitsuki or her own father. With the awakening of her Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, Sarada will be able to master other techniques such as Izanami, Izanagi or Susanoo. 2. Amaterasu. Amaterasu is a fire technique that comes from an Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. The fire of Amaterasu is a holy fire that is innocent from heaven. It is a fire that will scorch the target so that the target will be destroyed or burnt out. Only someone who has the Mangekyo Sharingan can control this fire, including extinguishing it. As Sasuke did when Karen was splashed by Amaterasu when facing Hachibi. 3. Hachiman Tonko Sarada version. Hachiman Tonko is a forbidden force that opens to 8 gates by sacrificing life and gets tremendous power and speed, and is even able to burn the air around its use, as shown by Might Guy. Power and speed is a basic movement possessed by ninjas as a means of hand-to-hand combat or taijutsu. Someone who has speed will be superior in avoiding or attacking his opponent with a critical hit attack. And someone who has great strength will be more powerful if his punch is able to hit the opponent hard, as Sakura showed when she beat Uchiha Shin. Even though it's not as great as the original Hachiman Tonko, this will be an extraordinary taijutsu combination when Sarada uses her speed along with her monster power. Like when he combined Boruto's Repusho technique along with the power of his monsters and finished off a Jonin Paid. 4. Eternal Byakugo. The Byakugo seal is a seal that can store and accumulate the user's chakra like Tsunade and Sakura did. The longer a person rests without using his chakra, the more he will have the chakra reserves. Tsunade once covered all residents in Konoha using this Byakugo technique by sacrificing her chakra until it runs out, and ending up with realizing her original body, which is old and frail. With Uchiha blood flowing within him, Sarada will practice using the Eternal Byakugo technique, which is the top tier of Tsunade and Sakura's Byakugo technique. Sarada, who had practiced using the Eternal Byakugo, she would use it at a critical time. With the abundance of chakra that he has been storing, he will be able to use various techniques without fear of running out of chakra like Naruto. And he will be the first kunoichi with an abundance of chakras like Jinchuriki. 5. Rinnegan. The Rinnegan is the peak Dujutsu Sharingan power on Earth. Throughout history, only Madara and Sasuke have been able to awaken their Rinnegan from changing their Sharingan. The Rinnegan has several power variations such as that of Uzumaki Nagato, and shown by Sasuke Uchiha. The reason Sasuke doesn't use the full power of his Rinnegan is because he doesn't have as much chakra stock as the Uzumaki clan. Sarada, with his Eternal Byakugo, will use various variations of the strength possessed by the Rinnegan and help Boruto in facing Otsutsuki. Sarada will awaken her own Rinnegan without help from Hagoromo, and will use it along with her ultimate Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. 6. Armored Susanoo. Susanoo was the strongest shield the Uchiha had used. Sasuke, who has been using Susanoo, can say that he is not maximal. With a large body, every attack launched by Susanoo will be very slow and can be easily dodged. Even though it is practical in its use, the energy it uses is not certain. Sarada will maximize the use of Susanoo by making Susanoo itself into an armor that fits her body perfectly, so that she is able to move at her speed, and she doesn't need to use a lot of energy with a small Susanoo form compared to usual. With speed, punch power, and armor that is not easily destroyed, he will easily destroy enemies without having to use various ninjutsu, and enemies who attack him with bare hands will feel the damage return for attacking Susanoo. Sarada will become a kunoichi, the inevitable. 7. Armored Susanoo Amaterasu. The Armored Susano technique was amazing if Sarada used it. However, this technique would be far more extraordinary if Sarada combined the Armored Susano technique together with Amaterasu enveloping her body like Sasuke did when he fought the Raikage. With Amaterasu clad in Susano's armor, Sarada would be able to kill anything she touched with just one hit. And Sarada will become an untouchable kunoichi. 8. 2 Kachiyose contracts. As the daughter of Haruno Sakura, who has a contract with Katsuyu as her summoning partner, and Sasuke, who has a contract with Aoda, Sarada will have 2 animal summoning contracts in her possession, just like Sasuke, who has had 2 animal contracts. Sarada will choose to summon Katsuyu as a healing protection for her partner and attack simultaneously with her snake summoning. His strength will be very unexpected and very extraordinary. With extraordinary parents, of course, will give birth to a very extraordinary child. That's what happened to the Konoha Genin generation in this Boruto Naruto Next Generation film. Enough to get here first all shinobi this time? If there is a request to discuss anything about the world of shinobi, please write in the comments, and all shinobi will try to explain it as interesting as possible. For the next story, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because All Shinobi still has lots of stories and theories about the world of shinobi, of course. See you next time, and goodbye.